Hello guys, welcome back. So in a quick one, we are going to design the food item detail page. Okay, so when you click on it, it will open one the details of the food, and then you see a button there for you to add the food item to your cart or something like that. So let's quickly do that. We go into the pages folder, okay, and then we can create a new file called food details page dot dot. So this is going to be simple material dot dot, okay, and then we can say food details page. I should just go ahead and use this thing. Just it's supposed to be a stateless widget, so we can do something like food details page, okay, page, okay, for now. So what we are going to do, we are going to use just a simple design. So we are going to use the column. Okay, just arrange from the top to the bottom, and then we have our children, and then we can put a container inside. The container will contain our image, so the height should be something like 200, and then the width should be the media corridor of context. That should take the width of the screen, so that size, that width. Okay, and then we can go ahead. I think I use decoration. Just use the child. Let me just use the child and put an image here. So let's use image.asset for now, and then we can put our asset image here, images and launch.jpg, and then we can say fit. We want the box fit.cover. Okay, we can save, and let me see what I've done so far here in the app. Okay, I've not added any route here, so let me just go ahead inside um the home page. Where's the home page? So we have the frequently bought food item here. We can put this. Let me just check build food items here. Let me check where I'm using this. Okay, I'm using it here. So looking at this, I can cut this, and I think I should return this, and it should work. Nope, it doesn't work this way. So I think I'll leave it like it was before, and then just put a container here. Put this container in a gesture detector. So put it in a gesture detector here. Okay. And then we can put a chart there, put this one there. This is not supposed to be comma. Okay, now save it. And it's still the same. So on top, when it is top, then I want to navigate to that page. So navigator dot of contest dot push. Okay. And I'm going to use the material page routes here, and we can now decide to push. um let's just use this contest, and we can now decide to push to the food details page. Okay, and then let's save, and then let's click on the food item. So we click and it opens here, and we are seeing this black thing. Okay, it's because when we go here, we are supposed to use escape food before the column, before we can, the escape food is the material rigid for this white background and all that. So it's okay to put the scaffold first. Okay, scaffold, and we can now go to the body. Then we can put this one there and see what we get. Save, and let's see what we get. Okay, we get a white, and you can see the images inside our this area, the notch area, and that is not good. So we have to wrap this with a safe area, so that will fix that for us. And we save, and yeah, we get it this way. So I think this is okay. I'll just go ahead and put I'm just doing a simple design because I don't want to focus much on the design for now. So we are going to put a test widget here, and then we put the name of the widget. Let's say what's the name of the widget? Food name here. Sorry, food name here. And we want to put the price also here. So I think putting this just there is not Good. So we are going to put it in a row, okay? So that we arrange the thing from the left to the right. Okay, so we can put our children and then we can put this one there and then we can put this one there and this is also going to be the price. Okay, so this and let me put my price symbol there which is 20 B5. Okay, save it and we are going to get this. Okay, so with this one, you're going to change the style here. Quickly style and then test style here. We are going to check the font size to maybe 16.0. The color should be colors dot black. And I think we let me just copy this code here, but we're going to change something here. Copy this and then paste it here. Okay. And then this one is not going to be colors dot black, but this is going to be the theme dot of contest. Okay, dot primary color, and let me save it here. Sorry, I think there's an error somewhere. I think one circle is supposed to be here. Yes, a circle bracket is supposed to be there. Okay, so let's save it and see what we get. So we get two different design. So we can decide to put a size box here and then separate put a space inside. But then we since we are in a row and we just want this one to be here and this one here, we can just go ahead and use the main as its alignment because it's from the left to the right, okay, or the horizontal axis. We can now go ahead and say main axis alignment dot space between. Okay, we can use space between and then it will put space in between them and then we can have it this way. So when you look at this, okay, um this one I don't want any padding on it, or we can put a padding on the whole thing. So we can decide to put the padding here. Let's see which one looks okay. Padding here, and then we can put padding and edge is set dot symmetric. Okay, because I just want the horizontal which is the left and right, and I can decide to put this there and see. Okay, so you can do it something like this. Okay, and you also need to put an bar on the scale for widget. Bar. Okay, then bar. Okay, and then we can go ahead with the title. We can put this one there and say food details. Okay, save this one and we have this. We have to change the background color to colors dot white. Okay, if we change the background color, we are going to lose those icon. And then we can also put the elevation here to 0.0. Save it. Okay, so then we have to also put a vertical pattern there to let's say 16 also for now. Okay, let's save it and see so that we can get some space. Okay, so we have this, and what we can do now is also make sure we show the icon. So the icon theme, we can decide to change the icon theme data. Yep, and then we can now change the color to colors dot block, and then we can save. Okay, so now you can see the icon, and for the title we can just add a star. I think I have a code that I copied from beneath, paste it here. Yeah, so I think it's okay. The code I copied from down there, okay, so it's not anything new. So now here I can center the tower to true, save it. Food it is okay. So I think now we have an our up bar. So here too, I'm going to put a size box here, and you can see we are in a column, so we need a height here. Okay, and we can just go ahead and put it something like this. It's okay. So now we have to put the description, and I'm just going to put a text right after this. Okay, so I'm going to put the text here, and I'm just going to say description, something like this. Save it, and see that one there, and you can see it's centered because in the row here, sorry, not in the row, in the column here. Okay, let me format the text again. In the column here, we have to also set the main axis, not the main axis, because now this thing is here at the center. We want to move it here, so we are in the column though, and it's at the center here. So if we want to move it here, then we are going to the what, the cross axis alignment, not the main axis alignment. If we say the main axis alignment in a column, then it's from the top to the bottom, or okay, or the vertical axis. But if we say the cross axis alignment of a column, then it's the horizontal axis or the left to right. Okay, so we want the cross axis alignment, and we want to say cross axis alignment that starts. So any widget inside, I want it to start on the left. So let's see. So it shift to the left. Okay, so now I can focus on this star and then put the code I copied here again, and then save it. Okay, and then we can also put this. Let me quickly do something. Just copy this. Okay, let's copy this code. I cut the code, don't worry. And let's put it here because this thing I don't need it here. Let's just put the code here. Let's create a variable of, let's say, medium space, and then let's put this code there. So we have this, okay, and now we can put, where did we cut it here? And then we can put it here, medium space, and then we save, we still get the same thing, and then we can put it here, okay, medium space, and we get, yeah, space in between. So now I want to put this one here, and then put the text also here. Okay, so I want to put lorem, whatever. So let me go and copy lorem ipsum. Okay, let me just go to the generator. Let me just generate something, and let's copy some diameters. I just need some diameters here, and then I can just put that in here. Okay, that is okay for now. I put that test there, and we have that long test there. So we can now put alignment on the test. So test align. We want test align dot justify. I think that one is okay. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so the justify is okay for me. And what again can we do? Let's just put let me go up there. Okay, and then create a new variable, which is a small space. So small space here, and then I can put this one there to like 10. Okay, save this one and put that small space here. Okay, so I guess you're seeing what I'm doing. So now we have the food name, the price here. We have the description, and then we just want to put a simple button here, like okay, like a button here to just increase the quantity that you want, and then we can do something else. Let me just quickly do that here. So where's the code? Where's the code? Where's the code? Okay, format this code. Yep. So here now we can now go ahead with a row here. Put the children here. Put an icon button here. Okay. So these are going to be the icon that we icons dot plus or something, or add. Is it add? Okay. And we okay. Let me see it again. Dot add. it's supposed to be a circle. That one rather makes sense. And we can also do another one here. Okay, and then we can put this one there, and we can say minus circle, or is it not minus? Dot minus subtract. Oh, really? If it is not add, minus remove. Okay, so remove circle. Okay, so we save and let's see what we get. We are supposed to get these two icons here. Okay, these icons are there. We can put the medium space here. Okay, save it and let's see how things go. And then I'm going to put the test here, which should be the number. So we put one here, and then I think we can put sorry, so star there, and then put a test star here. Okay, we can put the font size to be 16 here. That's 0. So let's save and see something. So it should be in the middle here. Okay, that's cool. So what I'm going to do in the main axis alignment, I'm going to main axis alignment. We are going to do main axis alignment of space around this time, so that we get it's too much. Let me see space evenly. Um, it's still too much for me because I just want some little space. So I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this. Okay. I'm going to remove it and then still save it. And we have it. So, okay, let me just bring it back. Okay. And let's do it center so that we can center it. Okay. We center the thing, but then we are going to put our own space that we like. Okay. Depending on what you like, just go ahead and do that. Okay, and you can put the rate to 20.0, save it. Oh, I even have this. Okay, let me see if it is this for height, so I can use it. So I think that's okay. You have this, so I'm just going to copy this. Okay, so put this here, save it. Yeah, I think this one is okay, but let me just reduce the space. Okay. So you increase the quantity and then you can decide to add. So I think this is simple and easy. And then let's go ahead and add a button. And what's this button? I created this widget. Okay, it's adding not to it. So because we didn't pass anything to it, so I think it's supposed to be test btn test to cut something like that. Okay, and then we have it. So now we want a large space. So Uh, let me just go ahead and say large space, and then maybe 50 is okay. Put it there, and then come here, put the last space there. Yep. Yeah. So I think this is a simple design. I don't want to focus much on the design. So we have our full details now. Now when we go back, and then when we click on this item, we see this, but we are not seeing the actual details and actual thing for this. So we also have to find a way to pass whatever food item that we get. Where is the page? In the home page. Okay, we are clicking on it and then we are getting the food item here. So we can decide to pass the food item to this. Okay, so this one should supposed to accept the food and pass this one to it. Go to the food here and then make sure that this one accept the food. Okay, so we can say final food and let's import this. Okay, and then after importing we can go ahead with this and then put this one with that and then we can go ahead with this stuff, and then we save. So now when we click, it's still the same thing, okay. But then when we go into when we come here, we can check, okay, and then make sure we put. Oh, this is the about. Sorry, we can check. Oh, we can check for the food name here, and this time we can just go ahead and put the food name there, like food. Sorry, food dot name here. Then save and let's see what we get. Okay, name was called on now. Yep. So let's go back again and let's save this. Let's click again. We still get name was called on now. How is that even possible? Because I'm having food here, I'm receiving it here, and I'm passing it to the home page. I'm passing it from the home page here. So how come it's null? I'm passing the whole food there. This doesn't make sense to me at the moment. Let me check if I can find anything here. Asset name is not supposed to be equal to no. I fixed that error a long time ago. Okay, let me check down. So calling name on now, of course, this is not supposed to be null because I'm passing the food here. I'm receiving it here. So how come it's null? Oh, I didn't save the page. It's already saved. Let's go back again. Let's click again. Yeah. So I think maybe I didn't save it or something. I don't know. I don't know why it was behaving that way. So we have the spaghetti or whatever, and then we can put the price also there. So let's go to food details and look for the prices here. So we can do string interpolation here. We can put this one here and we can put that price and save and let's see what we get. So we have the price there, and then we can put the description here. So all this long text copy doesn't actually make any sense. So we can now go ahead and then put this one here. Okay, so food dot description here, save it and let's see what we get. We have this here, and we have the description here. We have these buttons here. So now if anything you click on this and then you get it. Okay, so for now that's basically what we have here. So I'll end this here and then we know that we can do other stuff. So this is a simple full details page, and then we have to also make sure that we change this thing here because we're not going to use this. Okay, this is for the admin, so we remove the buy and then we use that for the admin because it's performing the deleting function like this and it's not supposed to be there. So I'll just